Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I just wanted to make a quick video today showing you guys some of the garden projects that we have going on at our place. I've spoken in recent videos about the importance of trying to garden and grow your own food as much as possible. First of all, it's essentially free besides your labor once you get a self-sustaining system going. And it also is way better for you. You don't have to worry about all of the chemicals and additives that are in store-bought food sometimes. So, yeah, I want to show you guys what we have going on. We have a little over half an acre. I believe it's 0.6 acres. And so we don't have a huge piece of land. Sometimes we wish it was a little bigger, but we are still fortunate to have what we have because there was certainly a time in our life where we didn't have this much room, and I know there's plenty of people that don't have this much room. So I would like to show you guys what we have and then give you some ideas if you maybe don't have that much space, what you could potentially do. So let's go ahead and start off here. This is a raised bed that I have filled with strawberries. It's half filled with plants from last year that I've transplanted, and the other half are new plants that we just planted the other day. I have two of these. They're 4 by 8 foot and they're 2 foot deep. And the channel Self-Sufficient Me inspired me greatly with these things. He really turned me on to this idea of hugelkultur, and it's basically where you fill a container or a raised bed halfway with organic material like wood, sticks, leaves, cardboard, and things like that. And you let it break down and you add the soil on top, and what that does is it helps the soil stay moist through the warm summer months, and it also provides an underlayer of nutrients for the plants. So as that stuff breaks down, your plants have nice healthy soil that they're going to constantly have access to. But anyway, so this one is filled with strawberries, and we're excited to see this come in. We have another one here that is full of garlic. So we planted these in the fall last year, and we're excited to see the yield that we get from this. Last year we probably had maybe about half of this amount, and we had a pretty good amount of garlic, so we are excited to see all this come in. Here I have two of these raised beds that I built with some leftover corrugated metal and some 2x4s. So I just have to move the other one into its location here and fill them both up. Back here, there's going to be a traditional plot. And then here is our compost pile. So we throw all of our food scraps and leaves and things like that in there, mix it around. And I have composting worms that I added in, so they break that down and give us a nice, rich soil amendment. But yeah, we have a bunch of veggies we're going to grow this year. We're planning on, cucumbers, tomatoes, peppers, broccolis, cabbage, cauliflower, carrots, and lettuce greens, all kinds of stuff. So we're going to be busy this summer, but I'm excited to get it going and preserve a lot of that stuff for the winter months. Next, we'll go to, this is our berry patch. It's off the side of the house. We have 4 raspberry and 4 blackberry plants, and I believe this is going to be the 3rd year these are in the ground, and last year they really took off. We got a ton of berry production, so I'm sure this year it's going to produce even more, so we are excited about that. Berries are great because they're such a low maintenance plant. All you really have to do is maybe kind of weed in around them and prune the dead canes from the year before. But besides that, they just do their thing. They enjoy full sun, and you plant them and you harvest your yield. That's about it. Here in these containers, we have some blueberry plants. This one over here was one from last year that kind of died off, but it does have some new sprouts coming since I transplanted it. I didn't know much about blueberries back then. I knew they needed acidic soil, but I never thought to really add anything to it, and it kind of died off. So this year, what I've done is I bought an acidic soil amendment and mixed that in with the dirt, and we're going to see how these come in this year. But these containers are a great option for those of you that maybe have a back porch but don't have the room for those raised beds or the traditional plot that we have. Here's some more containers that we have. This one was just an old, plastic storage bin that we weren't using anymore, so I drilled some holes in it, added some dirt, and we actually grew some lettuce and spinach in there last year. And here's some more containers just to give you guys ideas of what you could potentially do at your place. Now, I know not everybody's going to have, you might not even have a back porch to grow stuff like this on. So if that were the case, I would suggest maybe looking at indoor growing. You can go on Amazon and get some of these grow lights, and you can find all sorts of resources on the internet as far as how to set things up. Even if you have like a one-bedroom apartment, maybe in your living room or in your bedroom, you could set up a growing station, and really the sky's the limit as far as your creativity and what you're able to come up with. Now, I will link to these in the description, as well as these raised beds. This is the exact kind that I got right here. If you do have the space, I think it's a really great way to garden. It's easy on the back. It also eliminates the need to weed most of the time. But like I said, we are going to have this and our traditional plot too. But it's just it's a cool way to garden, and especially if you may not want the traditional plot and you don't want weeds, or maybe you have back problems, this would definitely be the way to go. And then, like I said, definitely check out Pinterest, YouTube, just Google. There's so many different ideas for growing things out of containers, growing things indoors. You can get into aquaponics, which is something I've never really explored. So yeah, guys, just I wanted to make this real quick to show you what we have going on. We're by no means experts in any of this stuff. We're still figuring a lot of things out ourselves. But we've definitely come a long way in terms of being able to grow plants and store them. And the ultimate goal would be to be totally self-sufficient in terms of our vegetable consumption and not have to buy any from the store at all. So that's what we're working towards. Hopefully you guys can work towards some kind of goal that makes sense for you in your situation. I wish you guys nothing but the best, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and share it, and subscribe to the channel for more. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.